All right, guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About Life. In today's segment, we're going to be talking about why do women break up with men, right? We see this happen all the time, right? You have a sweetheart, you have a girlfriend, long-term relationship, short-term relationship, whatever have you. And, things just don't work out. Doesn't work out in our favor. Sometimes we want to stay with the girl, but the girl doesn't want to stay with us, all right? And we're pretty much, I know a lot of us, we've been through that. Now, there are going to be many primary reasons as to why women break up with men. There are a lot of also obscure reasons. We're going to just cover the top 3 main reasons why a woman would want to break up with you, all right? And it ain't because you ain't slinging dick right. It's usually because of other fundamental factors that play a role into her attraction when it comes to you. Loss of interest. Simply put, she's not into you anymore. When you're in a relationship or when you're dating, a lot of things are new, fresh, ready to go. You see a person, you just might have gone out of another relationship, or you might have been single for a while. So you meet somebody, you guys click, and things are pretty much fire. But what usually tends to happen is when you're dating that individual or you are in a relationship with them, the girl starts to lose interest in you. All right. And now there are a variety of reasons why that can happen, right? It could be that you are no longer doing the same things that you did. So, you started up with a certain type of energy and now you're no longer delivering. Or it could be that she changed, right? The girl is no longer the same. You guys could have been together for X amount of years and she's growing. She's basically turning into a different person while you're in that relationship. And unfortunately, instead of growing together, you start growing apart. It happens. So don't feel too bad about the situation. Sometimes it's necessary in order for you both to learn, grow, and move on. Now, this reason will probably hurt guys. And this is when she may find another person while she's in a relationship with you. It happens often more than not. While you guys are in a relationship or dating, she might meet another guy that is more interesting than you are. And now her interest for you is fading while her interest is gaining on another person. This typically happens when the experience is fresh, it's exciting. This guy starts to do things that she's really into. This man is quite literally more interesting, all right? So again, when she met you, you were the shiny toy. But now, while she's with you, things might be going a little stale. Okay. And like I said, she might be changing in that course of a relationship. So she meets this new guy. This guy is more exciting. Now, this last reason is going to suck. It's going to suck because this is more so a problematic situation. And that is when your woman loses respect for you. You will notice more arguments, less agreeableness from her. So before, she used to be on board. She used to follow your lead. Things would go smoothly. Now you notice that you're always getting a clap back. There's always friction. It could be something very minute, or it could be a big issue. But you notice that she's always fighting against you. These are signs where she's going to break up with you, whether it's now or later. Women who display this behavior typically do not see you as a man. Simply put, they believe they can do better than you. When you find yourself in a situation where a girl believes that she's either better than you or that you are just not it anymore, that relationship is going to end. Women like to find men that are equal or if not better, okay? And better in the sense that there's more going on with what they're looking for. They have more character traits with what they find attractive. So if you're in a relationship with a girl and she starts pulling back and you notice that, again, she's starting to argue with you, she's starting to fight you, whether it's small things or larger things, that's going to be a sign for a permanent separation. Guys, this is why I tell you, you cannot have tunnel vision. You might find a girl, she might be your everything. You might find her with the best characteristics physically, mentally, and so many categories to cover. But that does not mean that things will last. There are times where things just simply change, and you have to be ready for that. I don't mean planning your next escape, but at the same time, this is why I tell you guys, you need to have a good amount of dating experience. All right. Make sure you get out there before you get into a serious relationship. date a lot of women, all right? So that you can gain all these characteristics that typically women are attracted to, right? Your look, how you are, right? You want to make sure that you keep yourself in shape, because if you started off in shape in a relationship and all of a sudden you started gaining a dad bod or worse, or you started losing your appeal, that girl may leave you, all right? And that might be one of the components as to why she's leaving you. If you were a successful man when she met you and you start pouring all your time and attention on her and you start losing that success, she may just leave you. If you were exciting to be around, you were fun, you guys would go on adventures, you guys had a lot of intimate compatibilities that allowed you guys to get drawn together, if that stops, she may leave you. There's a lot of reasons as to why a woman may leave you, gentlemen. However, you have to understand this. Simply put, the way you met her, if you are not keeping that same energy, you're going to end up losing that girl. All right? And that's hard to hear for a lot of you guys, because sometimes when you meet somebody, your worlds just really morph together. You know, you start seeing that person every day or very frequent. You might even be living with that individual and things just shift, things change. But you have to make sure that whatever she found attractive, you keep it up. And it's because you are that guy. Again, I don't want you guys trying to act a certain way just to keep the girl around. But understand that whatever that girl's attracted to, you met that quota. And if you change up, you're probably going to end up losing her. But anyways, guys, just to do a small little recap of what we just spoke about. 1, loss of interest. All right? You're just not doing it anymore. 2, another man got her attention. All right? So now she's interested in a new guy than your ass. And now you're going to end up seeing yourself getting bumped out of the equation, and her interest she's going to end up getting with the new guy. And that can happen. That's why I always tell you guys, make sure that you're the best that you can be. You should not be slipping up. If you go to the gym and you're a fit guy, stay fit. Stay looking better. Constantly improve. You know, women are attracted to men that are the shit, right? Like when you're improving, you're doing a lot of cool things. You're getting your money up. You're looking fly. You know, your body looks good. Your mental is strong. Those are characteristics that are going to keep women interested in you. 3, and that's the last one that I just mentioned. She no longer respects you, all right? There was a disconnect somewhere where now she does not view you as the man, that masculine figure that she might have been attracted to. She no longer views you that way. And guys, please don't comment, oh, well, what if the guy's feminine and she was into that guy? I'm not talking about that scenario. Again, this video is not going to fit everybody's viewpoint. This is strictly just covering the main topics as to why a woman would leave a man. Okay, so if you started off with a certain type of energy and you, for whatever reason, switched up, guess what? She's probably going to switch up with you. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. I release 3 to 4 videos a week, so you guys have plenty of content to watch every and each week. All right? And if you haven't hit that notification bell, please do it, because you won't know when I release a new video if you don't. Relationships are rough, guys, and women do break up with men sometimes for the stupidest reasons. I gave you some of the most common semi-logical reasons that you can find, but there might be a point where a woman was with you just for your money, right? And if she was there for just your money and you went broke and she left you, hey, that's the woman that you dealt with. But the ones that I'm talking about are more concrete. You know, these women could be pretty damn good women that you've met, but certain things have changed and you end up losing her. And again, some of these reasons might be your fault. Some of them may be hers. But at the end of the day, when you lose somebody that you wanted to be with, it hurts. And you have to understand that life won't always go your way. Sometimes you're with somebody that you want to keep, but they don't want you. So you have to let them go. And I particularly would not take back an ex unless there was a reason that was very valid as to why things broke off. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And as always, this channel is all about you. Catch you guys on the next video.